What's up everyone, it's my Writing is Powerful here, bringing you guys a question and answer video. This is the first episode of my question and answer series. Right now, what I did is I just went online and got my friends to send me a couple questions, but in the future, and if my channel starts to grow a bit, I can just take them straight out of the comments or off Twitter or anything like that. For now though, this is how we're going to have to do it, and so yeah, I just chose 10 questions as a collective that I thought were pretty good from my friends, and I guess suitable ones. There's a bonus one at the end which I think you guys will really enjoy, and that's why I saved it for last. We're gonna hop straight into this, and the first question is, what is your dream job? Definitely my dream job is to be a professional skateboarder. That would be if I could get paid for doing anything in the world though, but that's kind of unrealistic and shooting a little high. So the second choice would possibly be a cop. They do a lot of good work, it's for good service and they help out people. A lot of people don't like cops and see them as too strict and stuff, but I can see that side, but I also think that they do a lot and they are helpful in our community, because they've even helped our family with a couple things and just been there for us, so The second question I have is, what is your goal in life? Definitely my goal in life is to grow up and raise a good family. I want to have a couple of kids, not too many, maybe 2, 3 at the most. But I want to grow up and have a couple of kids in the future. I want to get married to someone in the future. And I'd like to buy a nice car also. That's like a good goal in life for me, because I've always thought to myself, buying a nice car is something you can show for and say, I worked towards this, I truly wanted this, and I made it happen. And, a nice car would be pretty expensive, but if you can work towards that and get it, then you definitely enjoy it and have something to show for all your hard work. So I think that's a good goal to work towards. The third question I have are, what are your bad habits? So I definitely have 3 major bad habits that I can think of. The first would be knuckle cracking. Sadly, I do it all the time, and it's just something that I do a lot. The second bad habit I have would definitely be swearing. I might not seem like it here on YouTube or with this kind of persona portrayed of me, but definitely outside of YouTube, if you got to know me, I would be swearing constantly, and I do a lot of that, and it's hard to stop or make it less, but that's why it's a bad habit, right? The third bad habit definitely that I have is procrastinating, and I still get good grades in school. I still do a really good job on things. I just generally leave them for a long time or leave them to be last. So for those of you who don't know, procrastinating is just like you wait everything out and you leave something till the end, and I do that a lot. What kind of music do you listen to is the fourth question. Definitely what I listen to the most is rap, but more rap where the lyrics are the focus of the song and the lyrics are what matter more than anything. Say more than the beats or whatever. Dubstep is also good, if I'm like working out or getting prepared to skateboard, which is my favorite sport, or something like that. That's also pretty good. Some rock too, I grew up listening to rock, people like Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica are definitely classics, and always will have a part in my life. Then there's what some people would call screamo / metalcore or deathcore. It's pretty heavy music, and there's some of it that I like and a decent amount that I listen to, but it is pretty hard to impress me with, and I'm quite selective with it. The last kind of stuff I listen to is just, slow and sad stuff. I can't really put a name on the category, but just slow and sad music that you can definitely relate to and brings back memories. The fifth question I have is, what has your longest relationship been? Definitely my longest relationship has been almost 7 months now. I'm actually in one right now, for those of you who don't matter, with a girl named, for those of you who don't know, with a girl named Victoria. She's pretty far away from me, just about 4,000 miles away. I love her a lot, and it's a couple days off 7 months. So that is my longest relationship so far, the one that I'm in, almost 7 months. The most traumatic experience I've ever faced would be question number 6. That would probably be when I was hospitalized due to dehydration. It wasn't like that serious. I didn't even stay the night, but I went in late at night. I was pretty dehydrated just from not drinking water, and so my parents had to take me to the hospital after noticing that. I stayed there for a while. They put some IVs, in me, and put some water back in my body, and by the end of the late night I was ready to go back home. It was definitely pretty traumatic though, because I was scared and I didn't know what was happening, and I felt really crappy because I wasn't getting enough fluids in my body. Question 7 is, who was your first girlfriend? My first girlfriend was Jennifer. That was her name. This was back in January of 2013, so just over a year ago, and I was 15 at the time. The 8th question I have today are, how tall are you? My height at the moment is either 5'11" or 6 feet. I wouldn't go off and say, I'm 6'1". I don't think I'm that tall, but I'm definitely 5'11", and if not 6 feet, definitely going to be there soon. What are your favorite colors is question number 9. My favorite colors are lime green and orange. It's kind of a tie. In the earlier stages of my life, I had a lot of orange things, and I really liked a bright fluorescent orange. But over the years, and as I've progressed, it's kind of turned in more into lime green, and I have a lot of green stuff. Like this sweater, actually I have headphones in my pocket right here. You guys can see they're lime green. The walls in my room are painted lime green, and I just have a lot of lime green things. But as a collective, I would definitely say lime green and a bright orange are my favorite colors. The bonus question that I have, and you guys are definitely going to find this one pretty interesting, I came up with this myself actually. It's off a kids show that I used to watch when I was little. Would I rather lick peanut butter off a hobo's foot or be locked in a cage with a tiger? I'm pretty sure you guys want to hear my answer to this one, and you're quite intrigued. I would actually rather lick peanut butter off a hobo's foot, and I can explain myself. If I was locked in a cage with a tiger, I'm going to put a time limit on it of at least 2 hours before someone, came and unlocked me or found out or whatever, or did something about it. If I was locked in a cage with a tiger's pretty unpredictable. He's a lot stronger and faster than me, and I just wouldn't like the idea of being in a confined area with an unpredictable animal like that. Now, if I had to lick peanut butter off a hobo's foot, yeah, it would be horrible, but you'd probably just taste the peanut butter and you could wash it down with a drink or something, and it would be over pretty fast as compared to being locked in a cage with a tiger. The time difference is definitely a factor, and I think, the hobo's foot, you're going to get it over with done fast. You can take a drink and just forget about it, where being locked in a cage with a tiger is quite unpredictable, and, you're probably going to be in there for a while, so who knows what happens. You could end up being his next snack. So overall, these 10 questions have been a part of my question and answer video, episode 1. I hope you guys did enjoy, and stay tuned for next time. I'm not sure yet if it'll just be my friends giving me questions again, or if it'll be from the comments or whatever. We'll have to see what happens with the channel, but I can assure you guys they won't be the same questions, and I'll keep these ones so I know not to reuse them. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next time. My writing is powerful.